Hey everyone, Toshiibeats here, and today we have a Nissan Silvia. Yes, the Mona Lisa.
The Mona Lisa. Right. Mona Lisa.
Although, this one is stock. Honestly, I can't lie to you. I drove this around a little bit. To make sure it will be good, of course. And it's great. Honestly, it surprised me so much I didn't realize. I never drive these. So first off, I never drive these. But this one really surprised me because it was, I don't know, it felt good. I did have traction control on, and it was saving me a little bit. But for the most part, yeah, dude, let me get over to the airfield, and I'll do like a little 0 to 60. I got to start trying to remember to do these little simple tests, so that way you guys can see kind of what the car is about. Hey man, yeah, this isn't disappointing. I like this. I can see where everybody gets it. Sadly, they're drifted. And you don't really just see too many regular stock street ones. Oh yeah. Can you? It loses it a little bit. Because of the traction control on, it was just completely drowning it out earlier. That's not bad. I need to turn back around. Oops. Let me turn back around, get in there. All right. So you cannot reach 60 in third gear. You have to hit fourth. It's not bad, but you do have to do that a little bit longer. Let me try it again. Dude, for the most part, this thing is pretty good. Body roll is definitely there. Yeah, the little. Okay, yeah. All right, I need some cones for that part. Do a nice solid, but I gotta use the stripes on the airfield. It works. All right. Harder launch. Trying to shift a little bit sooner. Yeah, you just gotta go in the fourth. Try not to ride the rev limiter the whole time, but yeah. So now I'm at 6, just getting to 100. It's not bad. Realistically, if you're going to be in a small town, little streets, this isn't bad. But I can definitely see how people might want more. Very manageable. All right, let's go get this on some turns. Brakes are great, by the way. Yeah, if these actually drive like this in real life, I could see why everybody goes crazy for these. This is amazing. Okay. I do need to get this on the track too, so of course we're going to do our Laguna Seca track test, but for now, the actual in-traffic cruise around in a realistic environment, this feels great. Try a little back road action. Yeah, there we go. There's some power, there's traction. All right. Yeah, it wants to float and kind of skate around, but it kind of stayed in there for me. Yeah. Bumpy roads. Feels a little sketch. But it doesn't feel unpredictable. Like you know how to counter it, if that makes sense. Yeah, dude, this is, wow. If you're just wanting a nice little simple cruise car, moderate amount of power, and you just want to cruise around on your maps to like learn them, this is great, actually. Oh my God. God. Okay. Yeah, much more pleasantly surprised than I thought I'd be driving this. Oh, I missed the shift. Yes, that is possible on a sim. Yeah, I just don't want to stop staying in power with this. It just does it so well. Like, it's not like, of course, it's not pushing me in the seat, but at the same time, like, man, the way the power comes on, it's predictable. It's not making me feel like I'm like out of control of the car or the whole thing. It's really well balanced. This is nice. Steering is there for me. It's good and tight. It's not, I don't know. I know when I drove the Super the other day and I drove the time attack version, it felt like the steering wanted to kill me. It was so like direct. But this is great. I like brakes. Yeah, dude, this is nice. Alright, I need to get this eventually to the track, but I'm gonna do one little spirited run and then we're gonna make our way. See, it's struggling for the power on the uphill, which is fine. This feels so sway. Once again, it is a little sketch when you start to get to these bumps and these uneven roads, because you can definitely tell the suspension is a little soft. But if you know what you're doing, you're fine. Oh boy, yeah, this is. See, it gets to the point where it's like, man, once you're moving, you're gonna have to pay attention, and of course, it's gonna feel fast, but it feels faster because of how the steering hits these bumps. It just soaks them up, but that wheel is moving otherwise. Can avoid you at least. Alright, yeah. They got a little sketchy. Going over 100 on these bumps and trying to go into a nice swooping curve is sketch. Let's just slow down. Alright, let's just go to the track. This is too good. It's really taking me. Alright, so we're at Laguna. Trying to get a few things set up. I was like, man, I always forget to tell you what my lap time was, so I figured I'd just have the lap time in the corner. Now you can actually see it. I had to change settings a few times, but we're rolling. Guess I picked some slower traffic today. Very sketchy traffic today. Once again, I feel like I'm flying. When I look down, I'm like barely doing 90. Oh, that was way too off. Okay, don't judge me on that. I mean, you can, but I could definitely tell if this thing had like some better tires, so a little bit better traction. I'll just put it that way. We'd be you're definitely doing a little bit better. But for the most part, this doesn't feel bad. Like, it almost makes me feel like I could get a decent time, but I know the car is slow for this place. Alright. Second lap. Actually, with some time. Hopefully traffic doesn't kill me. Yeah, way far out. That was terrible. Came in too hot thinking the brakes are gonna save me. And wow, funny enough, that little sideways, I didn't think the car could do it in third, but it does. I guess with the better speed, I can actually push it to get around these turns. And you could kind of feel the balance of the car a little bit better. I can see why people probably drift this. Like, I'm not even trying, and it's just wanting to be sideways. I gotta be careful how I'm putting on power, though, because I don't want to lose it either. But it doesn't feel like it wants to go away from me, so still not sure. Carried a bit more speed through that one, but I do see the traffic. Alright, braking, because I know y'all are going to be in my braking zone earlier. Yeah. Yep. Just ease off, downshift. Celica, you love to block today. Yep, I just bumped him. Don't hate me. Brakes. It seems like when I brake, I don't know, I guess I'm way later than them, of course. I'm like watching my time. A 156. Here, I can normally, if I'm in my fast car, I could do like a 130 something. I think like a 132. The fastest I've probably been around here is like a 120 something. I think it was like an F1 car, or I think it was the Ferrari or something like that, but I don't know. This thing feels like it wants to go way faster. It's just that the tires won't let me. So I'll probably need to mess with some camber or some other settings. Maybe lower tire pressure. Yeah, that was completely my fault. That was sloppy. But I'm just thinking, like, man, I need a faster version of this. And I think I might be able to do something with it. As far as time goes, get a good time. I can already do something with this. Yeah, it's definitely starting to be one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm starting to see more of the car the more I'm pushing it in certain situations. Because of course, me driving in daily traffic, you're not going to see the near amount of potential that your car has versus being on track and being able to just give it everything. This is a night and day difference to what I was driving, and the roads are better, so it really helps. But yeah, this thing really woke up coming to the track like this. Alright, see, I'm trying to take the turn way easier, but I end up going just way too slow. I'm not really nailing my apexes. I'm going in way too fast, thinking that my brakes and tires can save me, but they're not. So realistically, I need to slow down a little bit more so I can get my apexes better and work out from there. Then we can see how we do. Brake, because brakes aren't fantastic at high speeds. They work for low speeds. braking down. Yeah, too close on it. But it's fine, I do feel faster coming through here, whether I am or not. I think the lack of traffic is helping, so I'm gonna brake. That way I can, there we go. Just roll on throttle through there, softly. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so trying to drive safer feels, well, it's slower, but I feel like I'm hitting my turns a little bit better than my other laps. So I don't know, man. This car, this is really good. I'd say if you're gonna like hit a track or just do any basic types of driving, this is great. 700th of a second, well, 800th of a second, pretty much a whole second. See, do my last lap, and then we can head in. Once again, I keep going slow through this. I can go a little faster. Brake. And I'm not sure where this thing would like it if I just went to third for a lot of these turns instead of fourth. Because I'm trying to keep it manageable. And for some reason, the turbo really wants to kick in here, so it's a little bit different. Okay, Audi, you got it, bro. I am a little bit faster. Come on, car, let's go. Don't worry about the Audi. Careful on this swoop, because he always beautiful. Brake, dive. That felt nice. I'm really hoping that when I'm driving like that and I feel like I'm nailing the spots, that it translates through camera well. I know it's through camera in a game, but we really want to get into better time. Yes, shave 2 seconds. 2 seconds, so best time 154. All right, cool. Look at us, we did it. Throwing cones. All right, GS. But if you made it this far, thanks for watching, everyone. This Nissan Silvia has been a blast to drive. If I can find the link, I'll put it in the description, so you guys can feel this too. But slow cars are good. Go drive a slow car. Go drive a slow car fast. Just not off track.